Your ex being your twin flame or your soulmate ain't going to mean shit in terms of your ability to get them back. If you're sitting around trusting the universe to bring your person back to you after a breakup, okay, and you think that the degree of your feelings, the intensity of your feelings for them is going to have some, attracting effect on that other person, I hate to break it to you, but it ain't going to happen like that. If you want your ex back, you need to get real about how the mechanics of attraction actually work. You can't sit around and be, like buy into mysticism and get a reading and do all these things that just kind of placate your emotions in the meantime while you're feeling anxious. Okay, you need to actually learn how's the shit actually work. Because how the hell else are you going to do it if you don't understand what to do that has an increase, you're trying to have an effect. You're trying to increase your standing with your ex. So if it's not your feelings, if it's not a letter, if it's not the universe pulling you back together, how's this going to work? Number one, you're going to become outcome independent. You don't care whether you get your ex back or not. Well, you do care right now, don't you? Because you're watching this video. But you need to get to a place where you're going to be independently happy whether you get them back or not. And until you get there, even if they do start talking to you right now, you're going to be too enthusiastic. You're going to be too needy in order to pull it off, to have that effect on them. So you have to become outcome independent, number one. Number two, you need to keep your feelings a mystery. You do not reveal to your ex how you feel about them. Okay? If they say that they miss you, you don't reciprocate with that. You say something silly instead. Like, oh, of course you miss me. Like, you seen all this? Yeah. Mystery creates attraction. Next, you need to ration your availability to them. And I don't mean in this manner that everybody else does, like purposefully taking hours to respond every single time and all this kind of stuff. If you artificially buffer your response time with your ex, they're going to start doing it back to you. And now all of a sudden it's going to be like every day or every 48 hours that you're actually getting messages for your ex. And you can't get anywhere at that cadence. So you don't do that. But you need to be busy when you're busy, and you can fast reply them when you're actually free. But don't be free all the time, okay? And when you do talk, you talk for a little bit, but then, hey, I got to go. I'm going to go to the gym. Call me again some other time. And you're not immediately available, and you're not available to an unlimited degree. You don't want to push for the relationship too soon. If you go on a first date with a brand new person, you're not asking them, where is this going? Okay. Same thing with your ex. You're not going to, you're not going to ask them too soon to get back together. You're not even going to say things like, hey, where is this going? How are you feeling about us, etc. Playfulness will help get your ex back. So every time you're talking, you're not just having this stale, boring conversation about your day or what their day was or whatever. You have some of that. Okay, but then you take what they tell you and you twist it up and you start having fun with it. So a girl that I'm talking to right now is a nurse. So if she starts talking about work, I'm going to bring up sponge baths and inserting catheters and all the gross, silly side of being a nurse, because that makes the conversation fun. Now, there's more where that came from, but these are just examples of how you'll actually pull in your ex. Because you're going to be attractive, because you're going to be a mystery. You're going to be fun to be around. You're not going to be immediately available. And like it or not, these are all examples of ways that you came together to begin with. The way that you guys came together was through feeling each other out, and things just naturally worked out. And you guys had fun around each other, okay? And it wasn't because you were just soulmates. Now, if thinking your ex is your soulmate keeps you optimistic enough to actually put in the work in these ways that we talked about in the video, great. Think about it however you want to if it helps you. But just know that the mechanics of you guys actually coming together happen in a very real and specific and pragmatic way that have nothing to do with magic, even though I have the love magic tattoo right here. And if you want my help working my magic on your relationship, click into my profile, click this link right here, set up a call with me. I want to hear your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan to get your ex back.